but I shouldn't need it. My job is to support you in battle. Everything else is up to you. Fine. You know, the boys often choke when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. Yeah? You want to see my gun blade? I'm just kidding. Trying to keep you relaxed is all. Oh yeah? Take you behind that rock, baby. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's see. 20 minutes? That's enough time for a quickie. But, is it enough time to do a quickie and kill Ifrit? I guess if you just summon the whole time, it would work.
Yeah, because Shiva messes him up.
Yeah, he gets all pissed when you use her too. Bam! You can hold up to 100 of each magic. And you can only hold so many magics, which kind of sucks. So, this game's a lot different than 7, and I think since a lot of people were more familiar with 7, they didn't like this one as much because it's so different. Because it, I don't know, you really rely on your GFs. Still nothing? Just for abilities and different ways to level up and all that good jazz.
Yeah. Although really, if you think about it, it's not that different from the materia system in 7, because, I mean, you really don't have anything without your materia either.
Yeah, that's true. But you could, I don't know, you could hold a lot more materia than you can hold. Well, no, not really. I guess it's just because, I don't know, I never actually, like, use magic, just because I use it to boost my character so much that I'm like, I could use this, but I kind of don't want to.
And that is true. It kind of forces you to save your magic rather than actually cast it.
Yeah, so there's Shiva in all her naked glory. I mean, come on, this isn't Final Fantasy X. You knew she was gonna be naked. And she leveled up. Oh, and the counter is still going down right now, if you can see in the bottom corner there. She's almost got boost. Yeah, I'm gonna get her boost before we fight Ifrit, because that'll help a lot. And I think I should be good on killing him. But yeah, it's kind of nice. The monsters like actually have features and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, when you first played it, you were like, "Oh, these graphics are awesome," and it's like that much better than 7 because everybody, like, people actually have hands and stuff like that. But I guess I was right. You and Seth are a class of your own, yeah. But 7 was a lot. The polygon seemed a lot smoother, at least in my opinion. Like, even though, like, it was blocks, they still seemed a little smoother, because 8, everything's kind of, like, fuzzy. You know? Let's just get her out here. Okay, so you see that health right there? That's Shiva's health. She's protecting us while we summon her. So that's kind of nice. The unfortunate side is, yes, they can die, and you have to either rest at an inn or use a special item to bring them back to life. You can't just, like, Phoenix down your GFs.
There is an item that I think can do that, but it's there. I think you have to buy it at like there's only certain stores that carry them.
Yeah, and they're really expensive.
Yeah. Plus, if your GF gets KO'd, that lowers their like relationship value with that character.
I'm gonna go with Strength Junction. Alright. Yeah, and you saw how slow she was going out? As your relationship value, I guess is the best way to put it. As that goes up, they will come out faster and faster. So, like, eventually, when Squall goes to summon Shiva, she'll, like, insta come out before anything happens. It's pretty awesome. The downside to that is she'll effectively no longer block for you because she comes out so quickly. Alright, let's kill this fucker. Alright, let's go. We got 14 minutes. Are you ready? Psh, bitch, please. You seem confident enough. I don't know about you, but if a giant demon just came out of the ground, I'd be kind of freaking out. I mean, look how tall he is. Alright, he's got Cure. So you pretty much can't die in this fight because he has Cure. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Boost when she decides she wants to come out. Heal yourself. Alright, so you hold select, and then you mash the button. And if you hit it while the X is there, it resets the whole thing, so don't do that.
Very annoying when that happens.
Yeah, it is. Bam! Wow, that sucks. So much balls. Oh my god. They have Shiva! Ah. Now, you have to argue. Let's see how much damage. 44. 53. Is it worth waiting for her to come out and summon her and to go through that whole summon cutscene, or is it better just to smack him since she only did 200 damage?
Might actually be faster to just smack him.
Out. So, and you know how in 10, where you can shorten up their overdrives, your GF's overdrives, you can like shorten it up so it's really quick. You can't do that in this game because of the boost.
Yeah.
So like the first time you summon them, you're like, oh look at that, that's so cool, whatever. And then later on, you're just sitting there watching the little square doing the boost. Like you don't really care about how amazing the graphics look or anything like that.
Yeah. At least they did add the boost, so you can do something while it's while the whole thing's being cast.
Yeah. But
and then
like
after this one, I know in 9 there were ways you could like shorten the the whole animation time, but at the expense of its full attack power.
And then you can cast a scan on him here. So we'll do that, see how much health he's got left. And this is how scan works. It's basically sense, but a little better. Ifrit, fire GF, uses fire magic. Blah 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 blah. It's weak to ice. Absorbs fire. Imagine. He's got 300 HP left out of 1,000. So, now what we can do is sit here and wait for the clock to run out. And, because I need, what, like 4 more smacks on him or so? Let's see, 300 HP. Say 250. That 200, give or take. $150. So yeah, if I just ran through the cave without like fucking around trying to get in Quistis' pants, I could have probably done it in 10 minutes. But now do I make you guys sit here and watch the counter run down, or do I stop the recording and then just let the counter run down, or do we just say fuck it and attack him? What do you think? Jade?
Now why don't we skip ahead?
Skip ahead? Alright. Let me just stock up on some cures here, and eat. Have a gunblade.
Yeah, might as well do that. Just stock up on spells.
Is he done yet? Yeah, he's done. Ah, I'll join you, because you kicked my ass. There we go. Alright, GF Returner, that's your GF Phoenix Dam. Ifrit's card is amazing for the card game. And see, that was our first boss and we got 20 AP from it. So, we got the achievement, Ifrit. There isn't much time, but let me go over this. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. I know!
More tutorial.
So, I had like 8 minutes left on the clock there, give or take. Which is severely gonna hurt my, my ranking, but that's okay. Oh, I actually have to hit the button. I was gonna look in the book to see how much it hurt my ranking. See, now if I actually had 100 fire Firagas, I would be amazing. But I don't. So, yeah, there you go. That's how your elemental attack. So now all your attacks will be cold. And you also get elemental defense. My favorite thing to do is to, when you get status junctions, is to put poison on them. Or you can put break on them. And,
That's one I like to do.
stone strike everything.
Yep.
But break is so good for boosting your abilities that you almost don't want to use it for stone strike. I know in 10, when I play 10, I get a sword for Titus. I put a evading counter on it, and then I put a stone strike. And for the majority of the game, like, you're set for life. Let's see. We're gonna go with strength 20%. Alright. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, had I not learned boost with her before going into that battle, since I only needed 2 points for boost, the remaining 18 points that I would have had left over would have just disappeared. Gone forever. And that's why you want to switch your switch them to a different ability, so you don't lose all those points.
Yeah, because you get a lot of that from bosses. You don't want to waste them.
Yeah, because I've done that before, and it really pisses you off. Because you're like, oh, they learned an ability. Wait. Fuck. So, anytime you see a save point, save. Check and see where your abilities are at. You might want to switch them. Oh, look, he's got something that we don't. I think it's confused. Was it confused? No, it's Blizzard. Take the Blizzard. Anyway. And confused in this game is a bitch. Just like any Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, what else is new?
So, the good thing is, you can make yourself resistant and immune to it. But that requires you to sit here and go into some battle and keep drawing confused out of some guy until you get 100 of them, and then junction it as defense. And that sounds like so much fun. So, for that matter, all the drawing and card grinding isn't going to be on camera. Because that's like hours of shit that you don't want to sit here and watch. So, and if you noticed, Shiva likes us a little bit more, so she's going ever so slightly faster. I must fuck that up. Yeah, I used to have a turbo controller when I played this on a PS1. So when those little segments would pop up, I just put square on turbo and just hold it.
Oh, cool. Of course, you probably had to be extra careful for when that,
The X pops up, yeah. But, I could never do it with Shiva, because her summon animation isn't as long as some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Yes, viewers, there are longer animations. But like the brothers, the wind tornado dude, and Leviathan, they have some of the longer animations. So with the turbo controller, you can hit the cap for how much you can boost, which is 250.
Yeah, and Eden's is so long you can hit the cap without even trying that hard.
I've never actually gotten Eden. Because on my game that I got really far in, when I was relying so heavily on GFs, I couldn't get past the Ruby Dragons to get Bahamut.
Oh. Yeah, because they are nasty if your levels are really high. In this, enemies' levels scale with you in this game. So they level up with you. And I know at level 100, those Ruby Dragons, they can kill you like that.
No. So that and Squall always seems to level up more than anybody else. Like, for instance, well, right now she's ahead of me for whatever reason, but let's say, like, Squall will be level 20, and she'll be, like, level 15. And then, like, your other people will be, like, 13 and shit. Just because Squall's always in the battles.
Mm-hmm.
So, what the game's supposed to do is, like, make the enemies, or make bosses and stuff be, like, an average of all your people's levels, but since Squall is always so much higher than everybody else, it just kind of sucks. Oh, and then the weird thing about playing this on, with an Xbox controller, the, run button, or the run function, which I believe in the PlayStation version was R2 and L2, wasn't it?
I thought it was L1 and R1.
Okay.
It could be the other way.
Anyway, it was like one of those, and in this one, it's pushing down both sticks on the Xbox controller. So it's a little different. I mean, it's still natural, just how you hold an Xbox controller.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels kind of weird.
Yeah. Not quite what you're used to.
Can we? Alright. Yay! Sweet. Okay. Now why would I learn Card, you ask? Because Card is the most useless ability in the game. Pretty much what it does is you beat a monster down to an inch of its life, and then you turn it into a card. Think of it as Pokemon. But you get Card because you get Card Mode, and this is how you break the game. So, where's my cards? Like, I know this isn't how it is, but let's just say this guy, if you card mod him, one of his cards is worth 1 X potion. So if you play cards and just get a bunch of this guy, because it's easier to win cards in a card battle than turning monsters into cards, then you can get 1,000,000 X potions like that. Also, the way you get weapons in this game is you have to quote-unquote build them, and you have to get different items and different stuff like that. Well, all of these items to make every best weapon in the game can be made just by card modding certain cards. So, like, right now, if I really wanted to, I could probably grind up... actually, I don't think I can. Depends on what the Lionheart takes. I think
I know you can get Squall and Zell's best weapons by the end of Disc 1. Well, what was Disc 1 in the PlayStation version. Of course, there's no discs in the PC version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need...
Pretty early in the game.
Yeah, you need a Minotaur to card mod him for Adamantine. But everything else you can get pretty... Oh my god, are you kidding me? So everything I just told you, she's gonna tell you. What I'm doing on my current playthrough on PlayStation is I'm like just past, well, I'm on disc 2 now, but I had just gotten back from the CD mission, or the seed mission, however you want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the punishment, which is his second best weapon. Because it's a little bit easier. You need a card mod, 1 Tonberry, 6 Iron Giants, 3 Adamantoise, and 2 Gizzards. So that guy I was just showing you on the screen there, you just need 2 of him, because 1 of him gives you 5 screws, and you need 8 screws for it. You need a turtle shell, which you get 1 from 3 Adamantoise. You need 2 star fragments, which 3 Iron Giants will give you 1 star fragment. And then 1 Tonberry or Tonberry King gives you 1 Chef's Knife. Sounds simple enough, but it's kind of a bitch. Because when I was doing it, it took me like an hour to get that last Iron Giant. Which is really annoying. But since we've left and done shit and came back, this draw point has filled back up. So we can steal more draws from it. Let's see, is it even raising? Ah! See, now we have enough that it's actually raising the skill, even if it is just barely. So, down there, you'll see she's not in her party, but you can still come down to her, because she still has our guy on her. So, we're going to take that off. Because it's all about the squall. When is it not? And this, you can auto-junction it. Makes it really easy. Just do attack. Sure, why not? Does that even, like, do anything? No, I guess it did. Sort of. So, pretty much, fire with the base elements being fire, blizzard, and thunder. Fire is going to be the best one for strength, hence why Ifrit is fire. Magic's usually thunder, I think, but I might not have enough magic. And then that's defense, so you're going to want to use, like, cure or something, but... Anyway. I'm going to get to the save point, and that'll be it for the first installment. Jason might flip a little tit, because I decided to record this when he wants to do them, but he does not love 8. Jade and I both have a good love for 8, so screw you, Jason. Deal with it. And I wouldn't have done it, because I don't have a capture card, but the sumbitch is on Steam now, and I'm gonna fucking do it, so.
Good a reason as any.
Oh, see that little fat kid running? See him? There he goes. He doesn't look that fat on the PlayStation one, he looks fat. Anyway, little fat kid has a rare card that you're gonna want to get from him. That makes the card battle a lot easier. So we're gonna go into the saving, and boom, save game. Look at that. Look at that. That's so look. Ah, remember how long that bar used to take?
Yeah.
Got a read memory card, and like that used to take forever. But thank you for joining us. We will hopefully do some more sometime. I might do some cards and shit before then, but nothing too crazy, because right now I can't even... I don't have access to the weapon shop until after I get back from the seed mission anyway, so... You won't have to worry about breakage before then. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Later, guys.
See you guys.